Ever ordered a machine shop starter kit that looked perfect on the product page, only to find out the pieces don't actually fit together the way the photos promise? I've heard that story more than once, and the frustration is real, especially when you've already cleared a corner of the garage and set aside the budget. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What I want to do in this video is walk through the CNC-ready Ultimate Machine Shop package the way a first-time buyer would, so you can decide if it truly solves the looks good, works bad dilemma or if it's just another pretty brochure. First off, let's talk about what a small machine shop actually means for most hobbyists. In my experience, the biggest pain point is juggling a handful of separate tools: one mill, a drill press, a lathe, maybe a small CNC router, each with its own power supply, mounting surface, and set of accessories. You end up with a jumble of bolts and a lot of wasted floor space. The idea behind this CNC-ready package is simple: give you every essential piece in a single, coordinated set so you can start cutting aluminum, brass, or hardwood without hunting for a compatible vise or a matching handwheel. What's inside? The box delivers a full complement of machines that are all built from metal and finished with what the manufacturer calls instrument-quality surfaces. In practice, that translates to a solid feel when you tighten a bolt and a lack of wobble when you run a spindle at higher RPMs. The adjustable zero handwheels on each axis are a nice, often overlooked detail. When you're doing a multi-axis job, say, drilling a precise hole on a workpiece, then shifting to a milling operation, the ability to set a reliable 0 point without having to cheat with a piece of scrap metal saves both time and mental fatigue. I've seen beginners spend an hour just trying to get a consistent reference. These handwheels cut that down to a few minutes. The 48-page illustrated manual is another part of the value proposition. Many kits ship with a thin PDF that leaves you guessing how to assemble a machine that weighs a few hundred pounds. Here, each step is laid out in color with clear diagrams of where bolts go, how the power cables should be routed, and even a quick reference for common safety checks. If you're the type who reads the manual cover to cover before you even touch the box, you'll appreciate that level of detail. For those who prefer to learn by trial and error, the manual still offers a safety net, especially important when you're dealing with metal shavings and rotating spindles. Now, who should consider buying this package? If you already own a workbench, have basic electrical knowledge, and know your way around a handheld drill, you're in the right ballpark. The kit shines for people who want to transition from making simple wooden projects to machining metal parts for robotics, drones, or custom tooling. Because everything is designed to work together, you'll spend less time on compatibility headaches and more time actually machining. The all-metal construction also means the machines hold up under the higher torque loads you'll encounter when cutting tougher alloys. On the flip side, there are a few scenarios where this might not be the best fit. If you're just starting out and have never touched a lathe or a mill, you might find the learning curve steeper than expected. The package assumes you have, at minimum, a basic understanding of how to set up a spindle and secure a workpiece. Also, the inch sizing is baked into the design. Everything from the handwheel graduations to the machine bed dimensions is optimized for imperial measurements. If your projects are already in metric, you'll need to do a mental conversion or buy additional metric accessories, which adds cost and potential for error. Speaking of cost, the real value isn't just in the hardware. The hidden trade-offs become evident when you consider what's not in the box. The machines don't come with a dedicated CNC controller or the software you'd need for fully automated machining. You'll either have to purchase a compatible controller separately or run the machines manually, which is fine for prototyping but less efficient for production runs. Also, there's no built-in dust extraction system, so you'll need to set up a shop vac or a separate filtration unit if you plan to machine aluminum or steel regularly. Those extra pieces aren't a deal-breaker, but they do affect the total investment. Another practical point, the weight and footprint. Each unit is solid metal, which means you'll need a sturdy floor and a bit of muscle or a hoist to get everything into place. In a cramped garage, the combined footprint can dominate a corner, leaving limited room for material storage. If you're working in a truly small space, you might need to reconsider whether you can accommodate the full package or if a more modular approach would suit you better. Let's talk durability. The 1-year warranty and Made in USA label give a sense of confidence, especially compared